Hey guys, in this video we're going to take a look at how you can fix remote desktop can't connect on Windows 11 with the error code 0x204 right here. Okay, so if you try to connect using remote desktop and it's not working, then go to the client computer, not the computer that you are connecting to, but on the client computer. You want to right click on the Windows icon and then click on settings. In settings we click on network and internet, then we go down and then you click on properties here at the top. Next we scroll down and you want to make sure your settings, your property settings has been set to private, so it's right here at the top. So you want to make sure it is set to private network, and then you click on configure firewall and security settings, and then here's a did you mean to switch apps, just click on yes. Okay, so in firewall, security firewalls, you want to go down and make sure you click on private network and turn off firewall for private network. If this is on, then it will block your incoming connections. Okay, after you turn it off, make sure you restart or reboot the computer. If you don't reboot the computer, sometimes it may not work. So reboot the computer and then go back in. And after, you want to try to connect again. So we'll go to remote desktop connections, and then you try to connect again. Now again, you don't do it on the computer, on the client's computer. You go to your actual target computer and you make the changes. Okay, after you try to put in the computer name and connect and see if that works. Now if after trying to connect and it does not work, then we need to check to make sure the services are running. So here we can click on run and then we check services. So services.msc, and we want to look for remote. So look for remote desktop. So make sure the remote desktop services are running. Anything to do with remote access connections, make sure they are running. If the services are not running, or you can try to restart it. So here simply click on remote desktop services and then just click on restart button and click on yes. This will, if there is some issues with your remote desktop services, just restart them, all of them, make sure they are running, and then try to reconnect again. Now another thing that you want to check is make sure remote is turned on. So we check, so click on remote desktop settings and then make sure remote desktop is turned on. After that, we can try to connect. After you're making any changes, make sure you restart the computer. If you don't restart the computer, it will not work. So if you make the changes here, or if you make the changes in services, you restart the services, make sure you restart or reboot the computer, and that should work. Okay, so let's try again. So remote, and then we go to Office 1. Okay, so all the settings I changed here are just for demonstration only. You should really making the changes on the computer that you are connecting to. So here we now successfully go to this page, so I can put in the username, so such as admin, and then you should be able to log in. You can see it works now because I didn't put in the correct password. That's why it's not connecting, but basically I don't get that error anymore. And that's it. Hopefully that helped. Thank you for watching this video. If you find it helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel for more videos.